Alright, this is the little comparison contrast video on the Krylon Triple Thick Crystal Clear Glaze and the Krylon UV Resistant Clear Gloss. This also comes in matte, I guess. I need to get a can of that matte for certain applications. But anyways, this is a very specific comparison video too. I mean, okay, it's not just spraying, any type of thing. It's very specifically spraying foils, okay? Now, I usually go with my UV resistant clear, okay? The triple thick, I ran out of this one time, and the triple thick was all I had. This stuff is really thick. I mean, it's supposed to be. It's triple thick. And I don't want to hit pigment inks real thick, with this type of spray in general, okay? Just the UV resist. So going with the triple thick, I really wanted to get these things spray sealed because I had done some repair work. In fact, I need to go back and hit some of this again for these little scratches like that. See this right here? It's all sealed off now, but before, if you just kind of run your finger through it, it can leave those little scratches like that. So you spray seal these. But going with the triple thick, I mean, I want to go with the light coating, so I just kind of dusted it practically. You're spraying from, I don't know, maybe 10 inches, giving it short bursts. You can watch that video as I'm doing this, but I just want that kind of layering to kind of hit this and to seal the piece off. If I hit it too thick throughout here, you kind of lose that the finer details of the thinly applied pigment inks, primarily white. Okay, the blacks look okay for that, but I'm going to show you a difference between this kind of frosted look here now. Okay, now this is what this mirrored cardstock looks like without spraying. It's very mirrored and kind of chrome-like. But this now has this kind of shimmery, I don't know, almost, I don't know, like a brush. I wouldn't say it's like a brushed aluminum, but it's just different. It's like a frosted look. You still get the characteristic of, this mirrored look, but you can see, I mean, microscopically, what we have on here are a bunch of these little balls of acrylic. They're shiny and acrylic, so it has this kind of brushed type of texturing on here. I mean, I don't think it looks bad, but it does change the spirit of the piece a little bit. Not so much when you're looking at like this, okay, without any of that reflection, but when you get all that light reflecting off of these little tiny beads of, clear acrylic, it will look like that. They're reflecting a lot of light like that off of them. Okay, so it's like the light is breaking up. But when it's just like this, it just looks as is, the cardstock. Okay, so let's take a look at a couple foil pieces. Okay, now this is just triple thick and just a bare piece of the silver mirrored cardstock. This is gold mirrored cardstock. Okay, this is just as is, just plain. And then you see that coating on there, okay? And again, it's because I hit it lightly. I don't want to hit it too heavily because I might lose all of this in here. It does tend to disappear. Now I can coat it like that and then try to hit it again with a thicker coat, and I could lose this kind of more frosted look. But if I did that, I wouldn't want to do it with the triple thick. I just don't trust myself using it. I love this type of thing for things like clayboard art tiles or something like that. And maybe some other types of applications, but maybe not the foil cardstock. I might use it on like a glossy cardstock or a matte, something like that. Okay, but here, this one is that I just sprayed using the UV resistant clear gloss, okay? Let's take a look at the two different surfaces. This one here has a little bit of a frosting to it. Okay, here's without. You can kind of see it right there. Especially look right up here. Okay. But it's not as extreme as the triple thick, okay? See the triple thick right here. I mean, I can feel this. It has a certain kind of texture to it. It feels kind of like almost powdery, okay? But this is the just the Krylon clear. So it retains more of like a, something a little bit closer to just the bare surface right there. You can see it right through here, how mirrored it is. And it's not too textured, with the spray. Okay, it's not as extreme as the triple thick. So, just in terms of a general spray, this is the one that I typically would recommend. Now, there's other things like Krylon Crystal Clear, other types of acrylic coatings which are close to this. Personally, I just get the Krylon because it's meant for art types of applications. There's other types of sprays that you can use on things like, let's say you paint some furniture outside or something like that, and you hit it with an acrylic coating as a protectant. But I just see the UV as just like an extra, potential layer of protection for light, non-light fast media, such as different types of colors and whatnot. So anyways, little comparison thing here. This is the first time I've used the triple thick on mirrored types of cardstocks, metallics, and I don't know, it was just kind of interesting to see kind of the different looks. It also gave a much darker look to my iridescent types of cardstocks, like the Star Dream, Lapis Lazuli, or whatever ones that I tried it on. I don't know how different it would look against like a Star Dream antique gold here, which already has this kind of iridescent, kind of shimmery look. The triple thick gives the mirrored ones kind of a shimmery look like that. Okay, it's not so chrome-like anymore. I mean, it's very reflective still, but this is a Star Dream right here. So I don't know. I don't think it would influence it quite as much as doing it on a much smoother looking surface paper. Okay. So anyways, I don't know. You can give these things a try. I like having all of them, or the different types. A matte. The matte one would be like a workable fixative, but I do plan to get the Krylon UV resistant clear matte spray, because I am doing a lot more matte types of card applications these days, and I want to keep the spirit of that matte look. That's why I'm using the matte. It's because I like that look. So if you spray the matte things with a crystal clear, if you give it like a light spray, it doesn't make it real glossy, but if you do give it a heavier spray, it does move it, towards the glossier end of things. It'll give it like a shinier sheen, which looks good too, but if you want that matte look, then we have to go with the matte. Okay, so anyways, thought I would do that video here. Like I said, this isn't a video just on the general, comparisons between these two sprays right here. It's doing it on, mirrored cardstocks here, so, that they have a very different look on these types of surfaces here in terms of your application of them. Okay, anyways, hope that comes in handy for you. And if you are choosing or deciding upon what type of thing to get, I should matte this on this one. Give it a little bit of white like this. Border around that. And put it on mirror on mirror. That might look kind of interesting. It looks like a frame there, huh? Okay, anyway. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.